Alright guys, welcome back to Layout. This is going to be a quick update on a few things that I've got done since my past video. This is for my HO scale Alabama Central shelf layout. I've got some ballasting on the main line and part of the siding since my last video. We got some of the little weeds and grass on the siding because it's not going to be as well maintained as the main line would be. Also, this is a Southern Railway baggage car that I built using brass car sides from Nickel Plate Car Company on a Walthers passenger car. Used it for the core kit and replaced the plastic sides with the brass car sides, and which has turned out really well. Still got to put the handrails on it, but here's the original side that was on the car, and they just pop off. It makes it real easy to swap them out. And this will be my prototype baggage car for my model of the Southern Crescent that I'm also building. It's built to the same plan as the original car, so it will be prototype specific to the Southern Railway. I know you can't really see it that well. And I've got some decals that I printed and made and put on the car, and it's turned out really well. I'm really impressed with it, and I think I will use that same process for the rest of my cars using the brass car sides. And actually, I have gotten some more already. This will be for my one of the streamlined sleepers that was used on the Southern Crescent, and I've also got two sets for a couple of coaches that I'll be using. My intent is to build the whole train using this same process, and like I said, these cars, the sides are built from the same plans as the original car, so it will be a pretty good replica, prototype specific to the original train. And my intent was to get the backdrop finished, or at least some more work done on it, but it's race week here in Talladega, so I haven't had as much time as I want to put into it. But like I said, I've got the main line part that I've got built. I've got the ballast down on it. Some of the siding has been ballasted. I'm using for the bushes and stuff on the sidings that really gives it kind of like a realistic look is a little product from Sif Lower. I'm not sure exactly. It's through Scenic Express, but it's Prairie Turfs, and they come on a sheet, and you just pull them out, and they're sticky on the bottom, which I always add a little white glue to it also, and you just take them and put that one right there and place them where you want to, and it really gives it a really realistic look. But like I said, I haven't got as much done as I wanted to, but things are coming along. I'm going to be putting a new update up next week, hopefully. And this is a couple of the custom painted shortline box cars that I do. I've got them on there just kind of testing a little bit, testing the track, making sure everything's going to flow and run well. But I'll try to get another video up next week with hopefully a little more visually done and completed to show you. But y'all please post your comments, any ideas that you'd like to share, or if you have any questions, anything I can do to share with y'all to help in y'all's modeling effort, I'll be more than happy to do so. And thanks for watching again. Bye. Alright guys, welcome back to the layout. This is going to be a update number 4 on the HO scale Alabama Central I'm going to show you some of the things I've got done since my last video. The biggest thing is I've got some of the backdrop installed that I use from Scenic King, and I'll let you take a look at it. It's turned out really nice. I'm really pleased with it. That was one of the big things that I was wanting to try to get some of it done, just to kind of get a look and feel of how it's going to look, and I am really pleased with it. I've also got some more of the scenicking done a little bit. I've got some of the vegetation that's going to be up against the backdrop, trees and grass and whatnot, and made some little hills and berms in the ground where it's just not all flat. But I'm really impressed with the backdrop. It turned out better than what I thought it was going to. And I've got some of that's going to be where my little scrap yard is. I've got some of the dirt down. We got a little bit more ballasting done on the siding over here. There's some vegetation down. And started installing a grade crossing here with this little dirt road. Still got to go down through here and get the rest of the backdrop up, but it makes a really big difference. I've also, I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a little mirror that I've tested it back there for now. It's going to make it kind of look like the line continues on past the backdrop, and I'm going to cover that with some larger trees and vegetation on the entrance so it won't be that noticeable. But when you glance down through there, it'll look like the line continues. I hope I can get a little better shot of it there for you. But it's coming along well. Now that race week's out of the way, I've got a little more free time to work on it. Plan on doing some more to it this weekend. But it's coming along. I said I'm really impressed with the backdrops. Y'all, I suggest that if you're looking for a system for your backdrop and you don't want to, I really wasn't impressed. I tried to paint a backdrop on one of my earlier layouts, and I just was not impressed with it at all. I never could get it to turn out right. But this system here is, in my opinion, is the way to go. You just piece it together and it's almost seamless. I mean, you really can't see the seams unless you just really look for them. But with the vegetation in place, it really adds depth to the layout, and I said I'm really impressed with it. I'm going to try to get that little business scene done this weekend and get the mirror permanently in place. This is the first time I've actually tried to use mirrors, and I think I'm going to try to use a couple on this layout. It's a neat little technique, and if it turns out like I think it's going to, it's going to add a little bit more realism to it. Also got some signals installed here. They are operational lighting wise, but they are not connected to a signal system. But and I think I'm just going to light them up just to give it a little touch of realism. May at a later date put an operating signal system in, but for now I just want give it a little bit of color. A little feel of actual railroading. But it's coming along good. I'll try to get another video up next week, and I may post a video when I do the scrap yard as far as the fencing and stuff. I may just do like a little step-by-step video and show you, from start to finish. But y'all have a good week. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks. Check back with us later. Bye. Alright guys, welcome back to Layout. Just going to give you a little quick update on some things I've got done over the past week. I know in my last video I talked about changing out the end drop for a mirror. I've got the larger mirror installed, and like I said, I've got some background buildings that are going to go up between the mirroring the edge of the layout there. That's gonna kind of make it look, give it some more depth. I've also got some signals wired up, as you can see right here. They are non-operational at the moment. I've just got them wired up for some constant lighting, just for some visual effects. And I've got the cantilever signals wired up finally, and got that operational. And I also told you in my last video about this was once a dirt road, but I've changed it over to an asphalt road, and just kind of meets the road in the backdrop there. It kind of matches it a little bit better. The signal on the other side of the tracks there is a model power non-operational signal now. I'm probably going to replace that with an operational one eventually. But I like the cantilevers really turned out good. I like the effect that it gives, flashing back and forth. And we'll come on down, further down the layout. I haven't done much scenery-wise since the last video, other than some lighting. But I have extended the bench work here, and I've got another set of signals right there, as you can see. But it does now continue down the end of the wall. I've got some of the track work done here, and it continues along the back wall all the way down to the end. So we're making some progress. Still got to get the backdrops up and get the rest of the track laid. But I'm at a point now where I can run a operating scenario or two for switching. I had a test one last night, which still got to work out my switching order, but it worked out good. But I just wanted to give you a little quick update. Once I have some more scenery in place, I'll try to do another video. But like I said, there's where we're at so far. And I want to say thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.